If your Instagram Reels, TikToks or YouTube Shorts look low quality or blurry, it's not your camera, it's your settings. Use these settings and your videos look instantly more professional, sharper and clearer. No fancy camera needed. Go to Settings, Camera, Record Video, select 4K at 24 frames per second if you are going to make like vlogs or storytelling kind of videos. Select 4K at 30 frames per second if you are creating educational or talking head or documentary style videos. I will always shoot at 4K at 30 frames per second, and then you can select 4K at 60 frames per second if you are creating action shots, fitness videos, dance videos or something like that. Then go to Formats and select Most Compatible under Camera Capture, and under Video Capture you can also turn on Apple ProRes if you want the highest quality possible. Under Record Cinematic, also select the correct 4K at or 24 frames per second option if you want to create these blurred background talking head videos. So for example, I always record at 4K at 30 frames per second. And also under camera settings you can turn on grid and level options so you can frame your shots properly. And when you export your video, for example Instagram Reels, even though you want to film at 4K at 30 frames per second, for example, then you need to export at 1080p and 30 frames per second. And if you are using video editor where you can select the bitrate, you should select about 8 to 16 megabits for best clarity and use H.264 codec for most compatibility. If you are exporting your video to TikTok, also export at 1080p at 30 frames per second, use bitrate at about 15 megabytes for sharper details, and also use the H.264 codec. And for YouTube Shorts, you can upload at 4K because YouTube handles video compression better. And for bitrate, you can start at, for example, 8 megabytes per second, but you can go up to 50 megabytes per second because YouTube can also handle that bitrate better.